Okay, so after 16 hours of constant effort of configuring Hyperland setup, or I should rephrase my thing. After nearly creating a whole new Hyperland setup from the start to the end, here it is. And it is the best setup I've ever used. Design is phenomenal and I had to actually create my own configuration files. So you see, in Hyperland, yes, there are options where you just have to grab dot files, paste configuration files in the configured folders, or sometimes if you are lucky, you get install.sh files as well. But sometimes there are some awesome and beautiful setups, but in order to do that, you will only get the base of that Hyperland. You're gonna have to take one part of that Hyperland dot files, put it into yours, create configuration files from the beginning, and sometimes there are so many dependencies and conflictions between dependencies that you're so messed up and you're almost near to punch your laptop screen. Yes, but I was able to control myself. So, after literally like 12, 14, I don't know how many hours it has been, but at last it is ready. So, let's start deep in, shall we? Okay, so here we are on this beautiful setup of Hyperland. Now, at the top, this is VBAR. And as you can see, we have WoFi here. Well, RoFi. And yeah, each and every component were grabbed from multiple repositories and grabbed together. And I had to install each one of them separately and then make everything compatible with each other. So yeah, this is RoFi. It looks good. And you can also browse your files here as well. Like, yeah, it is good. Yep. And then we have our clock, which can also transform to date if you click on it. Then we have our workspaces. So you can easily just, Windows plus mouse scroll, you can easily just go through things like this. It is good. Then you have Sway and C. Yep, I hope I'm saying right. Sway and C as the notification center. Right now I have none, so there are none. If you right click on it, it'll go to do not disturb mode. Nice. Then we have our updates manager, which is Pacman. 0 updates for now. Then we have our weather widget, which is still showing wrong location. I am in right now UP, not Bangalore. Then we have a volume. You cannot click on it, but you can scroll on it to change the volume. And you can mute or unmute using the laptop keys. Then we have our battery. And then we have our Wi-Fi. Now, in order to connect to a Wi-Fi, I've installed GDM. If you don't know what that is, then well, it's GNOME's login manager. There you can first connect to your Wi-Fi or Bluetooth and then log into Hyperland for proper everything. In short, you cannot change Wi-Fi or Bluetooth here. But leaving that, there's a lot of work and effort behind everything. Like, let's start with one thing, okay? So right now, as you can see, we have files and right now I've applied a particular theme, as you can see, like this color combination in most of these applications, as you can see. This is Catchpukin. I don't know how to pronounce it. This is it. Catpukin theme. This is Frappe, I believe, maybe. But leaving that, let's go ahead, okay? So, as you can see, there are a hell lot of applications because first I installed GNOME, then I installed Hyperland because that way I'll have most of the stuff pre-installed. Now, leaving that, we have NVIDIA GPU drivers pre-installed as well. But I have not properly installed extensions till now. So yeah, it's going to take some time. But still, everything is working pretty awesome, as you can see. And right now it is using 6 watt or something. Let me just show you. Because the screen recording is being recorded using NVIDIA GPU. So let's type NVIDIA SMI. There you go. We have OBS using 200 MBs of VRAM and recording at 6 watts. Nice. And yeah, that reminds me. So right now what you're seeing this is Kitty. Yep, Kitty. And yeah, you can do things like this as well. It is nice. Then do this and then do this as well. Yep, it feels nice to do some things like this. And you can drag and drop as well. And let's say I want one floating window, so I can press Windows V and now it is floating. Yep, just like this. And the background blur works flawlessly, to be honest. Like, we have multiple ways to do things and it's pretty nice, to be honest. Like, yeah, it is nice. And yeah, the best part. You see right now, as you can see, the wallpaper and this top bar, is in perfect sync. That is because, let me just show you. Let me just go to config. So as you can see, I have VBA, then I have val, then I have Rofi, and Hyprland, Mutagen, NGW, SWI, and C. You see all of them. So the thing is, all of them have same color combinations right now. That is possible thanks to SWWW, I don't know how to pronounce that, and WAL, val. So let's say I want to change my wallpaper. So I have a keyword wall set, enter. Now I have 5 wallpapers right now. So let me just show you one. For example, this one, enter. And now it's going to apply the wallpaper and change everything. Now as you can see, it is looking gorgeous, isn't it?
And now this is time for the segue to our sponsor, DataServe, the smart, local-first browser that is built for creators, dreamers, or anyone who actually thinks on the internet. And everything I researched for the video before the pre-production was done inside DataServe, just like this. And most browsers track you, but DataServe doesn't. DataServe is a local-first browser. So yes, I use DataServe, and it's not just a browser for me. It's a one-stop destination for my workspace. It is like my second brain. And you can check DataServe with the link in the description. And let's continue the video.
And the top bar actually adapts to the prominent and dominant color of the wallpaper. And everything, the blur to everything else, is just perfect as compared to everything else. Like, you see the borders, they are actually based on the subdominant color, while everything else, like the dominant accent color, is based on the dominant color. It's awesome. But I made my Rofi constant with a dark theme, and it was the best decision because the colors were too bright sometimes on some wallpapers. Let's change to another wallpaper, okay? So again, Windows enter, this is Kitty. And yeah, as you can see, like the blur and the accent color of this Kitty terminal has been changed as well. So let me just type wall set again. This time I'd like to go to another one, like for example this one. There we go. This is gorgeous, isn't it? So as you can see, we have a really vibrant background, and then we have this, and as you can see, dominant colors and foreground colors in perfect sync with everything else working awesome. Yep, I know, this looks gorgeous, but all of them are a little too bright for my eyes, and especially my eyes are hurting after sitting at one place for 14 hours almost, staring in front of the screen. Yep. So I'm just going to go back to this one. Yep, this one. And yeah, here it is, the notification. You have a clear notification button as well, then do not disturb. Yep, you do have that. Then yeah, I believe that's it because it's not a proper desktop environment. But yeah, let me just tell you one thing, like just for installing OBS and getting this display output in the source Wayland, it took me almost 3 hours just to do that because of bad or conflicting dependencies of Wayland and Hyprland. As you can see right now, I was on Gemini asking for help all the time. And yeah, we talked a lot on how to do things and everything. And yeah, thank you so much for your love in the last video. It's going 1 out of 10, which is actually good. One day, 1,300 views. Really nice. I hope this video also goes just like this. I don't know. It's always a gamble of a sort. Unless there's a really beautiful and attractive wallpaper on the setup thumbnail. But yep, that's the truth. And that's why I have these awesome and beautiful wallpapers. And as you can see, it is right now using 3 GBs of RAM. You might wonder why. Well, first we have OBS Studio running at full power. Like, so many dependencies, GPUs and everything. Then we have this weird edge top with the same accent colors and color profile as the wallpaper. And yeah, right now it is using 2.6 GBs now. Well, it is possible because Google Chrome is running in the background, as you can see. So yeah, we have a lot of things background. But to be honest, this is the best setup I've ever had. And yeah, there's one thing which I love the most. This thing. This is power modes. So you can click on it to change the power modes, right? As you can see, performance, power saver, balance. And this also changes the fan profile as well. For example, when I go to power saver, my fan goes silent and so does my performance. But yeah, the battery life is actually awesome. And I like the setup. Like, what I need is just an awesome set of wallpapers and it'll be damn good. And yeah, this V bar feels so minimal. And yeah, there's another thing. Let me just show you. So I'm just gonna play a song. Awesome call. Okay then, so right now this music is I know beautiful, but as you can see we have music player. Whatever music or audio will be playing, it'll show here. On the top bar, this is it. You can click on it to pause it and play. Yep, just like that. And it is awesome, isn't it? Yep, I know it is damn good. And so is the music. Like, this is one of the best music I've ever heard on YouTube. And yeah, I don't know why, but this is a really underrated channel. So I shared this video on my YouTube post and it got a few views from there, but still, this is a must check out. Like, the best audio. Like, I don't know how to explain it. As you can see, I have a playlist called Divined Melodies. It'll just calm your mind. Like, the songs are just so awesome. You can just play them in the background, do anything. You will feel a sense of relief, calm, satisfaction. And yeah, I'm not so habitual to Spotify in particular. Let me just show you. Like, I do have Spotify. Yep, there you go, Spotify. Let's launch it. But I'm gonna have to log in, Well, there were two Spotifys, if I remember right. Okay, there's a blocker one as well. I don't know how. Maybe Linux has some special features to install Spotify. Yeah, I installed it from our user repository. And yeah, I believe that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And if you want a setup like this, like you see, there's a person called Sane 1090X. He is literally one of the best customizers out there, and he also has this course where you can actually learn how can you do Hyprland customizations and things like that. And right now it is around $200. I believe this is worth it because the value, he's not wrong here. He's not exaggerating. Learning how to actually customize a setup is really valuable. And leaving that, this is it, material alchemy. This is the base which I use to, customize this setup. But sadly, I was not able to properly, get the full thing. For example, I don't know what this is. I don't know. I really wanted this. Okay, that reminds me. Google Chrome actually has a feature called Search Lens. I don't know if I'll be able to search for it and see what this is. Like, maybe some people should have just, okay, we have a match. This is OpenFetch. I have an idea. Why don't we just install it right now? It should be available on, well. Okay, we have another one here, which also looks good. Then we have this RxFetch. Then we have OpenFetch. Then we have another beautiful one. Let me just search this. And yeah, I'm gonna link Material Alchemy's this setup.files. Well, on Gumroad, you can just download it. You'll have all the configuration files. It's actually awesome. Okay, this is it, my favorite. Machina and pfetch. Okay then, let's install them, shall we? I'm gonna use ca-s pfetch. There we go. Install it. And yeah, what was the other name? Machina. Now let's install Machina. There we go. Now let's try Machina, small m. There we go. It actually looks pretty cute-ish. But let's try the other one, pfetch. This is the one I was searching for all the time. Like, man, let me just do one thing, okay? I'm gonna make it a little short, okay? Like maybe this. Now I'm gonna make it here. Okay, then this actually looks sort of goodish. I don't know how. But leaving that, like, I really wanted to try this out. Yep, it was good. And yeah, I have not tried this OpenFetch now. Let's try this one as well. -s OpenFetch. Nothing. Well, leave that. I've had my fill of NeoFetches and OpenFetches, okay? You see, the noise cancellation of this setup is really bad. I'm gonna need to install maybe easy effects or something to configure that, but yeah, it looks damn good. And so is the song. Okay then, here we are, and I hope you have enjoyed the video. And in my opinion, this was one of the best setups I've ever had. Like, really, it works just awesome. And yeah, let me know in the comments what do you think about this setup. And if you want to try it out, the link is in the description. But you're gonna have to, start from the base. There's a reason I had to spend almost like 14, 16, I don't even remember how many hours, and sacrifice my sleep and my whole day. That is why today's video is really late. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what do you think about it. And I'll meet you next video. Till then, I'm signing out. And I really want to sleep right now. Bye bye. Okay, so after spending almost like 7 to 8 hours constantly, I was able to install this Arch Plus Hyperland setup, and it's truly amazing, like really fluid. And yeah, here I've done it after installing Arch, the typical ritual of using NeoFetch. So as you can see, I have around 865 packages, Papyrus icon pack, Graphite GDK theme, and it looks pretty good. Like, yeah, it was worth it. And right now, my eyes are hurting. You see, the thing with these rices in particular is that, you see, there were so many damn configuration files. Like, if I just show you it like this, so as you can see, I had to properly manually configure the Hyprland configurations, then, move the theme files, shell files, and then actually changed a few code inside some shell files in order to properly make them compatible with this particular setup. And all of that took almost 8 hours to install it, but here we are. Now it just needs a few things, like I might probably remove this row file and install wo instead. Yep. Like, yeah, after spending so much time with GNOME shell, well, why am I saying GNOME? Hyperland configuration files, I'm pretty ready to do that because I am sort of done with it. Like, my head's hurting damn badly. Yep, just a little work and yeah, it's nearly done. Like, yeah. So,